I believe that it is time to maybe sleep or throw some granule fertilizer down. And I've been thinking about this. Maybe, just maybe, we save the money and take the reduction in price and environmental bonus. Or reduction in yield and the reduction in environmental bonus. I think financially it's going to work out better if we do that. Let's check on the cows real quick and then we'll sleep. Cows look good. Chickens look good. All right, let's go sleep. Let's go ahead and get into March the 2nd here, and then maybe we'll get into April today. Start planting some corn and some soybeans. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Crystal, how's it going? Pizza Hut, how's it going? Bob, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. If you're watching later on YouTube, thank you for watching back on the YouTube channel. Be looking for some live streams on Tuesdays and Fridays on the YouTube channel soon. Still I've yet to collect any of those collectibles. I don't want any of them. I don't want the money. I know they're here. I remember them. I promise. But yeah. Look for some dual streaming on. Again, you can watch wherever you want to. If you prefer on YouTube, you can watch on YouTube. If you prefer Twitch, you can watch on Twitch. It depends on what you prefer. I'm gonna be simulcasting, which is streaming the same content to YouTube and Twitch both on Friday for the multiplayer server. And again, it's more just to give people those options, spread out a little bit. You don't have to go watch on both. I don't want you to feel like you have to watch on both. I want you to watch wherever you want to watch. That's the point. I'm going to try to get all that set up tomorrow at some point. I don't have it set up yet, which is probably a bad sign. Probably means it's not going to work well, but hopefully it works fine. But yeah, we're going to be trying that out on our community multiplayer days, giving it a go, and maybe streaming to more places than just the YouTube channel. Might branch it on out some more too. I don't know. We'll have to see. Chickens are fed. There we go. Farmer Group, what's going on? Chicken Chow, how are you? Good to see you. All right, chickens are all fed there. Go ahead and drop that and leave it. We need to jump down and see about... Oh, you know what? Actually, we're probably going to need to spray weeds, aren't we? On 13 and 14, I believe. Did that not get planted right there? Do I have an area that's not planted? Oh, it's just not manured. That's what it is. It's not manured. It doesn't have manure on it. Yeah, it's like there's another little section over there somewhere. Oh, did we not get done with manure? I thought we got done with it. I swear I thought we were done with manure. I wouldn't have slept. That's all right. We can go grab the manure spreader. We are not done with it. I thought I was. We're not. I got a couple more strips over here to do, and then we'll jump on to April and start planting some corn and soybeans. My bad. I thought we were finished doing that, but we're not. Target, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my fault. We'll go get to that right now. And go ahead and get it done. Let's go ahead and back up to this guy here. Oh, there we go. All right, that's already set to soybeans. That's good. That's what we want. That's fine. Jump over here. Yeah, I swear I thought we were done with manures. We're not, though. Couple more strips, and we will be. Thank you for taking care of my fellow chickens. Yeah, no problem. Had to give them some chicken chow. All the name puns possible there. No problem, though. Yeah, I think today we're going to try to get this corn and this soybean done. Maybe not fertilized, but planted anyway. And I don't know if that's going to be... I don't know if we'll have time because Field 7's really, really, really big. But maybe. Maybe it'll work out. I hope it does. I didn't even think about having to finish this up, I'm going to be honest. I was like, yeah, we're done with all the manure. We can start planting some more stuff now. Not the case. Not the case at all. So, yeah, hopefully I can get done with it. That's an interesting place to put a manure pit. Well, before, it was a field, right? And now it's, I mean, before it was the cow barn and all that stuff. So it was actually in the right spot beforehand. But we've since sold a lot of our buildings and such to FarmFlex Building Co. So, yeah. Yeah, we sold a lot of our stuff, so we don't quite have the same. There we go. Same area we had before. So yeah, that's where our cow barn and all that stuff was. Hay barn, all that. All that was right there where that manure pit is. So we got rid of all the other buildings. We needed to clean out the manure pit though. So yeah, can we actually spread this here? No, it's not actually spreading, is it? It's not. What's up, Celtic Moon? Finally made it. I see that. Yep, good to see you. I came here for top content, not this crappy stuff. Sorry to disappoint. Or prove you right, whichever. Or both. Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but that's what it is. Just some more crappy content for right now. Just a few more minutes of this and we'll be done with it. And then we'll at least get like one of the fields done today, I promise. If that means I got to start soybeans on field 10, we'll do that. That way I know I get one field done today. The goal is to get soybeans and corn finished, but I just don't think that's going to happen. We're going to have to refill so many times. We're going to have to go buy more seed. There's just all kinds of stuff we're going to have to do today. So yeah, probably not going to happen, but worth a shot to try it and see how much we can get done, I guess. And after we finish putting manure down on all of our fields, which field 7 is the only one we got to finish up, I guess, we're going to sell that manure pit. So realistically speaking, I should probably plant field 12. Not field 12, field 7, field 10, and use all the manure I can use on field 7 first, and then sell the manure pit, go ahead and plow the rest of that up, put lime on it, and just make our full field, I think. Celtic Moon dropping 500 in-game cash. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to this big soybean sale that we have here. 307,000 liters of soybeans. They sell at about 1,200 each. So at 1,000 per thousand, we're looking at 300 grand. So we're gonna have well enough money to purchase. Oh, look at that! I was talking about wanting one of these trailers, and there's one in here for sale on the sale page. Hot dang! I'm gonna have to go buy that, guys. That's one of those low boys that disconnects. I don't know if it's going to work like I want it to, but that's the one I was wanting, so it's almost too good to be true, really. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work like I want it to, because they're not flat per se. They're a little bit angled, so I don't know if I'll be able to just back on there and stack square bales up or not. But we can try, and for the amount of money I'm going to spend on it, we're definitely going to keep using it. All right, looks like we only got about half a trip to make here. We'll be good to go. We're good to go ahead and skip till tomorrow. God, that water is still standing. Look at that low spot in the field. That water is still standing. That is crazy. There's a large amount of water in that field right there. There's a really low spot in the field. Oh, yeah, that's bad. All right, let's go get one last little load of manure here. We'll be done with that for a minute until we start on 7 and 11 and 10, which 10's not going to take too long. It's a small field. 11 is this 11 and 30, and then where our cow barn and stuff was sitting, all in one area here. So it's going to be several refills. It's probably going to take 2 refills just to get to the end of the field down there. That's a long run of manure. So, oh no, we're doing soybeans. That's right. We don't have to do manure at all over here. So yeah, we'll get whatever we have to for field 7, and then we'll probably hold off on planting these soybeans right away. I've got 4 days, in-game days, 2 months to plant. Yeah, I've got April and May to plant soybeans, so we'll probably do that. We'll probably wait and get all the manure done on field 7 first, which is a lot of running around for me. I get that, but you know, we'll probably get that done first. That way we can use as much of this stuff as possible. But we don't have to get rid of so much of it. Yeah, still 500,000 liters in there. It might not be there tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think it will be there tomorrow. I do want to buy it, though, before we sleep. How much was it? 42,000. A lot. We can take our flatbed and sell it, though. If that one is for some reason not working properly, then we'll just deal with it. We'll make it work. But hopefully I can make it work out. It would be so much easier to be able to back up onto that thing and dump the bales and then drive off of it, instead of having to load them one at a time or 2 at a time, whatever. We still have to buy a Heston baler too, but we can buy that once we sell our soybean if it doesn't pop up between now and then on the sell page. So soybean money is going to do a lot for us. I don't know that's going to get us our second cow pen, but by the time January rolls around, we should have enough butter and cheese made and enough milk stored up to sell. We should have enough stuff left over to be able to do all that. I'm really questioning whether or not I should buy the electricity and the biogas, though. The biogas is what, 300,000? That was a lot. Like, I'm really starting to question whether or not I should do that. I think we probably should. We should probably diversify our portfolio, as it were. Branch out a bit, multiple streams of income, all that kind of stuff. I think it needs to happen. I almost feel like it's a must do in this situation where we're running a dairy farm. We can branch out a little bit, invest some money in other businesses. Making some methane electricity to sell back to the city. I think that's a good idea too. Benefits everybody, uses all natural stuff. I think it's probably just a good idea. So we'll get the oh God. I mean, we need 300,000 to get the biogas plant, though. I was gonna say we'll get the biogas plant first, but we may just end up getting the electrical plant first, and then the Heston baler, if that's what we got to do. And then if we have any monies left, we'll try to buy field 3 over here. 205,000. We're not gonna have any monies left, but that's only it's 8 hectares, so it's 16. It's 20 acres. Is that right? About 20 acres of land. Yeah, 25 acres. Yeah. Yeah, we need field 3 for grass, just for hay production, but what we've got right now we can sustain because we can get 3-4 cuts a year out of it, so I think that'll be okay for right now. Once we get more cows and we need more TMR and we're using more of it daily, then I don't know if that'll work, but for right now it's okay. Yeah, for right now we're good. Let's go ahead and just pull this trailer back over there. We'll go ahead and go pick up our low boy. We'll sell our other one. As crazy as it sounds. And then we'll skip on to April, and we'll start planting this field right here to my left. Good timing. I wonder if I could do so something like oats, where I know it takes more than what the manure is going to put in for fertilization. I wonder if I could do manure first, plant it, and then do manure again. I wonder if that would be okay to do. It might. That might actually work. We might do that with the corn. I don't know what the the level of fertilization corn needs, but I think we might try that. We might do like a test area. Do a couple of passes on the cornfield before we start planting it. Actually, let's go ahead and run. Let's run 2 passes on the short side right here, closest to the sheds. And we'll just set our planter up to start on that side. That way I'll see if we can actually put down another layer or not. I don't know that we'll be able to, but we're gonna try it and see. We gotta test some stuff out here and figure it out, right? It's gotta be done. Gotta be done. We gotta give it a shot and see. New power supply just showed up. Nice. Heck yeah, buddy. That's always good. That's always good. All right. Let's go give this a little test run here, I think. Okay. And off we go. Yeah, we'll see. We're putting like a full load on here, so I don't know what it's actually going to require for corn, but I know that one pass with manure is not going to be enough to bother with. It's not going to be enough to actually go over the amount we need. So the old one has red flashing lights and the fan's not working. Warning. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's a good thing to get you a new one then. Power supply issues can be a nightmare too, because you never. Like, at least yours had warning signs, right? Like, sometimes the power supply goes out, you just don't know it's power supply. All right. Do one more. Maybe we get 2 more passes in here. Do at least 1 more pass anyway. Try this. It's all about trial and error, I feel like, sometimes with farming. I'm just going to give it a shot. Little test strips and see what works and what don't. Even down here at the Ag College, there's they have test plots of land, little small strips. They test different stuff out on them, so sometimes you just got to give it a shot, see what works and what don't. Yeah, this is plus 60 nitrogen per hectare here, so plus 60 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare. So this might be doing this. If it'll let us put it back over the top of the planting after we've planted it, then this might be enough to actually get us to full fertilization. That means we're just going to have to run 2 trips with the manure spreader, which means we need a bigger manure spreader. Go ahead and do 1 more strip here, I think. Not sure if it's a smart way of living life, but living life off trial and error is pretty fun. I mean, you can watch somebody else do something and go, oh, well, they just did that. That means I can't do it. Or you can try it yourself, right? Like, you don't know that you can't do something until you've tried it. You don't know that something doesn't work for you until you've tried it. Now, this is a proven thing, right? Like, somebody's probably done a video on this somewhere on YouTube and went, hey, yeah, this doesn't work as good as you think it's going to. Don't bother. So I don't have to do trial and error. I could just go look up a video for it, but I'd rather trial and error and see how it goes. I'd rather give it a shot. All right. Let's call it there. We're going to leave this sitting here. And then let's go jump in the truck over here and take our flatbed and get rid of it. Maybe we should keep that flatbed. Nah, there's absolutely no reason. There's no reason. We can stack pallets and stuff on the other one. It's not going to be as flat, but we can put stuff on it. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be all right. Yeah, we can put stuff on the other one too. Hopefully it's still there. All right, we're selling the good old Demco flatbed. We've had this thing for a long time. Time to get rid of it, though. Move on to our next adventure. You did test plots for one of your seed corn companies at your uncle's last year. Had to keep track of yield, moisture content, and some other stuff. I can't remember. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to crop care. I have no idea what it actually entails, like real life stuff. But I know that if you're doing the science part of it, there's a lot going on there. You know, like all the people that spend their time figuring out what seed works best and what shell works best around what seed and when and what temperature and all that kind of stuff. Like quick growth seeds, all that. I mean, there's so much going on that I wouldn't want to be a part of it. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea how to do anything, really. So, yeah, I don't want any part of that. There's a lot that goes into it. All right, we can sell this one for 14. That's not bad. 14.16 is what we got out of that one. It's not too bad at all. Let's tell Ray to go ahead and bring this bad boy around for us. Oh, look at this. We got different wheel setups. No, we'll take the standard wheel covers. No, we don't need wheel covers. Frame cover? No, we don't need a frame cover either. Wood? Oh, we do need the wood, though. Yeah, we do need to add that. A gooseneck flip extension. That's kind of cool. We don't need it, though. Coupling system with 3 axles. Is that for the back? I think it is. Yeah, we don't need that either. No flags. Yeah, none. I don't want any of those. And then the main color, rim color, all that can be the same. All right. It's not money I expected to spend today, but at least we made 14,000 of that back. So really only spent about 30 grand, 31,000 on this one. I don't know what we paid for that other trailer, but all right. I mean, that thing's actually not too... I thought it was way more rounded than that. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all, really. Yeesh. Okay, so how does this thing work now? If I want to go... I want to drop that down. Drop that. Yeah, you guys remember in Farm Sim 15, the actual neck part of the trailer didn't lock to the truck and it would spin and fly around everywhere? Yeah, see, that right there should make it easier. I should be able to just back up on that thing now and drop the bales. That's going to make moving bales so much easier. I like it. All right. Off we go. Oh, wow, we can drop it. We can drop it or raise it with the mouse. I didn't realize. That's pretty sweet. All right. Fold. What are we folding? What did we just fold? I don't know what we're folding here. Hang on. I don't know what we're folding up, but all right. There we go. That sucker has a lot more use for us, I think, than the other one. They came out during the harvest, took several samples of the corn. Nice. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let's say this thing's driving funny, but I didn't hook up my air hoses. All the brakes were still locked up. Probably one reason it wasn't driving right. Oh, I like this thing. Yeah, this is gonna be super nice. I can just back the bales straight up on there, tip them over, and if they stay, hopefully they will. we'll be good to go. I don't know how many we can get on there. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can probably get 4 loads of Heston bales on there, stacked, backing straight up and flipping them. I think that's gonna be pretty nice. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't plan on buying this today, but yet here we are. Sometimes things just happen. God, there's water standing in that field too. Need the water to dry out, man. That's gonna get ridiculous. Yeah, we always got water standing right there. There's a low spot. All right, our brand new lowboy trailer definitely makes a difference. There we go. I wonder, hang on a minute. Let me see something. I drop that down first. Doesn't really make much. I was trying to get it to not do that ridiculous thing where it's like just bouncing around everywhere. All right, we got our low boy. We sold our other one. I think we're ready to go, aren't we? Ready to get started planting some kern tomorrow? I think so. Let's go get it. What's up, battery? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. It's gonna be April. Oh, we need to check the cows. Gotta check the cows. Cows are good. Man, they already got 50,000 liters of milk. We're gonna need a milk extension or something in there. Production-wise, we're down to 38,000 liters of mineral feed. Is good. There's still, I mean, there's still gonna be plenty in there. 6,000-7,000 liters of milk. That's fine too. All right. Everything looks fine. Let's go ahead and sleep. We're gonna sleep till 7 though. We're gonna start getting up earlier. It's springtime. Should be getting, the sun should be coming up earlier. Get my electricity woes figured out. Kinda. Like I kinda understand what it's wanting now. I was just so confused with the tutorial to start with. Yeah. I think we got it though. All right, it's April. 1 point. So for every 10,000, we're getting about 300,000 liters. I think we did that before. Yeah. So we got about 600,000 liters left of TMR we can make out of the mineral feed. And then our cows are still good. They're not eating through near what I thought they were, or, you know, just holds a lot more. So that's fine. We made about 30,000 liters. No, not 30. About 25,000 liters of milk overnight, though. A lot. All right, well, off to it then. Oh, not the. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, let's jump down here real quick. This is ready to cut. And we do need to get this done. So let's go no course. We're going to go there. Target is not a field. Yeah, target position. So here. Field position here. Yep, all right. Going to open this. We got to create a whole new one. We're going to go 4 headlands. We're going to start on headlands. We're going to go multiple tools 2. Do sharp on the headlands. Clockwise. We're going to go counterclockwise. Headland overlap. Let's go 6%. And let's try this. See how that works. Okay, that looks like it did okay, actually. Yeah, that did fine. All right, so we're going to go right 1 with this guy and just tell it first waypoint. Okay, this guy, we're going to... Oh, I got to go save that course, don't I? Yeah, hang on, I got to save that. Let's go here, and then field AB. We're going to go ahead and delete all of these. Change mode. Yeah, let's delete entry. Yep, we're going to delete this one. We're going to delete this one. And then we're going to make us a new one. And save them. Having a background in power plant construction helps. Oh, I'm sure it does, yeah. All right, save course. Active. Target location is not a... Oh, sorry, here we go. Save course, active. To JD mower. Okay. And we'll delete that one and do it later if we have to. This guy's already going. This is a pretty good field margin, I feel like. And then we're going to go first waypoint, no course. We're going to go here. I have to get some grass, but we need some hay. So, load course, activate. And then we can just tell this guy, left 1, first waypoint, go. Yeah, there we go. That should be it. All right, sweet. Hop back up here and just double check on you. Nothing in your way. Everything looks good. All right. All right, sweet. Yep, you're looking good. All right, cool. Let's go get hooked up to our planter for some corn. Get some kern going. I guess we can get Jimmy started on the soybeans on field 10. Shouldn't take him too long. Actually, we probably need to go set him up on that new one, don't we? On that new field. That's going to take a minute to draw out the route and everything, I do believe. We'll get John started here, and then we'll go over there and get started. Which we don't have a route for this one either. We're just gonna go up and downs, I think. Which I need to see if this works before I get too crazy here. This thing's not that big though, so we can probably. Yeah, we can probably. Let's see, no course. Rows per land, 24. All that looks fine. No headland. Number of tools, 1. Automatic. All that's fine too. See what that looks like. Nope, that's the wrong direction. We're going to go lands. I don't like that either. I guess we'll go up and down. Just let them go back and forth here, but kind of messes up my plan. What racetrack does. I just don't like the fact that it crosses all through my land over here, but that might work. If I can get the start point over here, I'll be fine. I need that start point to be right here, though. Yeah, I still need that start point to be here with it up and down. It's just not going to do it. Everything's wanting to go sideways for some reason. There we go. Okay, that's the one we want. That will work right there. Okay, let's go ahead and back up. This is the case planter. We'll save that. Yeah, all that looks good. Go here real quick. Raise tool late, lower early. There we go. And then go save this on field 7. Case planter. Go, sweet. Oh, you're not getting the whole field though. What in the world? It's awful dusty today. It just rained. It wouldn't be that dusty. Hey, you're not even getting the whole field edge. Maybe that's my fault for not drawing the field edge properly. All right, let's hop over here and let's grab the Massey real quick. And I know this thing's not quite big enough for this manure spreader, but I want to try this real quick. Because if this works, we'll finish spreading the manure on this field before we actually do anything else. But I got to let him get a couple of runs in here, or it won't matter. So. All right, I'm curious. I want to see what the pH, not the pH, the nitrogen level looks like. It's at 100 of 180. So I might actually be able to do this, where I put down one layer and then come back with a second layer. This is at 90, 110, 105, 145. Why are some of these different? 130. Yeah, it needs 180 though for the corns. Yeah, I mean anything in that area, anything in the 100 area is fine. He gets back, we'll give this a go. Kind of some testing stuff out here. I just want to see if this works. There we go. He's coming back now. Go check on these two. Looks like they're doing good. All these crooked lines in here, man. I kind of went everywhere with the... I used almost all the space I could. I could have got over a little bit more there, but I thought it's not really worth it. We'll run a straight line down to the cow pen and go around them. I might manually come over here and cut some of that, but like might do it myself. No point in going crazy with it there. This right here, I should be able to get through there with one run of it anyway. See if it improves the nitrogen levels. It's looking good. Doing fine, fellas. You're doing fine. Oh, I just realized John and Dean are already down here working, so. We may have to, so Dean did tell me, about a farmer looking for a job. She has run several pieces of equipment. She knows how to run, harvesters and the whole nine. I wonder if she's any good with a tractor, though. Her name's Jenna. So we could hire Jenna to work down on this end with Jimmy, which I know seems confusing. But it might be our only option. Yes, I can hire another worker because I have 400 cows. So yeah, it's within my game parameters. So I can do that. I absolutely could. We could hire Jenna, put her to work, and help us out too, because we could use the extra, of course. All right, let's go see if this is working. 210 of 180, 160 of 180, 140. Why does 210 up here? 175, 155. I mean, that's better. This works. This definitely works. It should only be putting down what it needs. I think it's putting down way more than it needs to. This will absolutely work. Which means I need to spread the entirety of field 7 before we plant any more, sadly. I really wanted to get this done today, but I should be able to beat Jimmy back here. We'll go ahead and go fill up again, I think. I think I can beat him back to this, maybe. Let's go see. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think we should do it this way. We'll just go ahead and lay one layer down across the rest of the field there. Hopefully staying really, really far ahead of Jimmy. If not, we're going to have to stop him and do this and then come back to it. Get some more in there. I mean, there's still so much in here. We have plenty of it. We might as well use it all. And I didn't think about trying this with the oats, but I probably should have. And remember, this is chaff, so we're going to be harvesting this about 3 weeks early before it's actually ready to cut. We want green stuff this time. We don't want the yellow corn. We want green stuff. So hopefully we remember that and we get to use our new forage harvester this year on the big field. Get some corn in. We got oats that need to be sprayed because they are already starting to pop up some weeds there. We'll get that done at some point as well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be this row right here. There's going to be a little bit there we don't get, but that'll be fine. There's just a little bit between these two rows, maybe. I don't know. It looks like, yeah, it's right on the edge. It's fine. All right. We just stay ahead of Jimmy. We are good to go, which we're doing 2 rows for his 1, so it'll be okay, hopefully. And I wonder if I could actually take this and up it to try to get to the amount we're going to need, because we're going to need 180. And I bet we could. I've never worked with the manure application or fertilizer application on manual. I've always done it with auto after I plant. So if I know what crop needs what, I could probably do it with manual settings. And that would probably be way more beneficial. A way I could lay it down before we plant. Or before and after in the case of manure, I could do half and half. That's fine. I think this will work though. I think we'll just leave it on auto settings. We'll be closer to what the corn's actually going to need doing it this way if we do 2 different layers. We really need a 3rd tractor now if we can hire somebody else. Like that would be the way to go. There's just no good way. So no good way to get a tractor right now. We need something big enough to pull stuff, so I can't go with a small one. I'm gonna have to go with a big tractor. Sadly. Oh, my crops. I was trying to stop. Stay off the field, you big idiot. Alright, this should be our last pass on the short side of the field. Everything else is going to be probably 1 strip and then go refill. But at least we're doing this without buying granule fertilizer this year. This is all natural manure, so all natural fertilizers. Which is fantastic. Boy, that's a crappy mess there, isn't it? The steam coming off of it. Oh, and we're out. Okay. Go get us some myrrh. Yeah, we're definitely staying ahead of Jimmy, which is good. John and Dean actually should be done down there before long. It's not that much, not that much field to cut, and they're cutting about 9 meters wide together, so they shouldn't take too terribly long. All right, we'll go ahead and lock back on this end here, I think. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back down this row anyway. Whoa! 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 No, sir. No, sir, I ain't letting it happen. I don't know where my telehandler's at either. Going to bounce around till I find it. Found it. Luckily, it's right here. I could have just looked over and saw it. I forgot where I set this thing down. Dumped all that manure in one spot. That spot's going to be well fertilized. Thought those eggs were floating for some reason. Oh! There we go. That'll break all the equipment right there. Whoops. Alright, we got it though. Jimmy is not caught up with us yet, thank goodness. Let's try not to flip this thing over again now. Trailer's very heavy. Big old load of crap. He's making some good headway though. Definitely catching us. A little bit right there. There we go. And then just this side here. I don't know why it uses the entire, like, it's throwing it all the way across. I guess it's just spreading it. Doesn't matter where it's spreading it to, does it? No, this thing doesn't care. Realistically, I don't know if that little spot right there is enough to warrant using all that manure either. Probably not. We'll probably just go ahead and go this way. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. If we're going to use that much anyway, we might as well just do this. Skip that little bit to my right there. My left, rather. What's up, Voltage? How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, on this one, I don't think you can. I've looked, but... so we can change the... We can deactivate the automatic rate, change the nitrogen reference value, and all that kind of stuff. And I've never messed with that. But since we're so far ahead of Jimmy here, we might play with that and see. Because if I could just set the rate to I want it to be at 180, then we would make shorter trips because it would use more manure. But I think we're only going to get a certain amount anyway, no matter what we do here. So yeah, we can't set the width on this one. You can set the width on the fertilizer, the granule spreaders, but not with the manure. Oh, I'm glad these are in first stage because I forgot about that again. We still got to spray all these fields too. Lots of extras we gotta accomplish here. Yeah, you can do it with sprayers for sure. The spot spraying or turning off part of it or whatever, yeah, that's a really great feature, honestly. And that's it. Here we go. Yeah, I want to play with that and see what we can do with it. If we turn off automatic, what does it do? Jimmy's got several more trips to make here, so... Like, can we set the value we want? Because if we can, we need 180. Just want to see what it does. And my goal was to make it sustainable as possible for natural farming. So not using granule fertilizers, even though we're making several different trips up and down the field, I think we're still better off not using granule fertilizers. So anything we can do to keep it all natural is fine with me. Let's see. Right down there's where. Sorry, Jimmy, we're gonna cut across in front of you. Yeah, it looks like right down here. Right here on this line somewhere. It was right about here. It left off. All right, let's pull this up and play with it. Jimmy's got a couple more rows behind us here. All right, so if we want to deactivate or change reference, what does that do? Change the applications rate. Okay, K. M. Where are we at right now? 105. 100. So we need like 80, right? We need like 80 per. Yeah, we need 80 per. Okay. Let's try it and see, guys. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but... Okay. I should put this at 140, 155. I mean, that's 160. Yeah, that's going to be close right there. I think it's all going to vary slightly, but yeah, this has only got 160. It's only got 60 on it. Yeah, maybe we up it a bit more. Go to 90. Again, I know we're going to use a lot more, but I think we can do this and just make one pass. And be within range anyway. We want it somewhere in the 135 to 180 range. Most of this looks like it's got about 50, 65 on it, so. Long as it doesn't go to 100. If something's already got 100 on it, then we're going to be putting too much down, but I think we're okay here. Drive straight up on the hill in front of us. There we go. Hop out and check this. I don't want it to be too high, though. 100 here. Oh, we didn't test that. That's right. 130, 125, 110. It says it's perfect, but it's not because we don't have crop in there yet. Maybe we put it back on automatic. Yeah, what does it change the reference value mean? I don't know what that means. Again, I've never actually played with this, so I don't know. Yeah, we got one strip there that's manual, so we'll see what that looks like when it's all said and done. See what it looks like for the rest of the crop versus the rest of it, I guess. After he gets the corn planted, we'll see how much it needs. Yeah, there's gonna be some spots where it's really close to where it needs to be. All right, so if you were watching the ad break there, we tried out one row there with manually setting it to plus 95, and some of the areas are like 180, some of them are like 100, 115, 120. So I got one strip right in the middle of the field right there that we're testing out to see. After the corn gets planted, see what it looks like. We'll see. I don't know. Let's jump out right here and look at this now. Okay, so this one's at 105. It needs more. This one's actually okay. And this one's bad. Yes, we're gonna have to bring it on over a little bit more. Anything that's slightly green or yellow, even though it says bad, is fine. But orange is not good. Oh, it needs 200. Corn needs 200. Okay. All right. So we can go way higher with our manual setting then. Or we can just run over it twice. Yeah, I don't. Manure just won't get you. I don't think it'll get you a perfect nitrogen level by itself. I think you need to add slurry or granules to it. But I'm trying to do it with just manure for right now until we get a slurry spreader. Once we get a slurry spreader, we'll probably look into some pumps and hoses. Where we can just put a mobile slurry pit next to the field we're working on. Drag the hoses around, keep us full. I don't know. It's an option, and it's definitely something I want to try to work toward. But I don't know how long that's going to take us. Right now, though, this isn't taking too long, and I mainly wanted to get like fertilizing and corn done today, because with soybeans there is no manure needed, so I can get that going whenever and be okay. It's right here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if we could just go ahead and bump that up to like 100, but like adding 180 kilograms per hectare or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We need 200 total. If we just put it like 150, that'd probably be close. Let's do one more strip and try it. Let's go that, and then we're gonna go K. Okay, we're adding 135. Let's add like 150. Actually, that's too much. Let's add 140. Let's see how much manure that uses to start with, and then we'll see after that. That's using a lot more manure. I know that. Yeah, I've never tried out the manual settings for this. This definitely makes it a lot more realistic because, I mean, I imagine with real-life farming, you got to kind of adjust. Maybe not with manure, you just get there and spread it. But if you're doing granule fertilizers and stuff, you gotta really adjust it to the crop needs, right? So I don't know. It's using a lot more though. We went through like 14,000 where we went through 7 for half a trip. After this runs out, we'll just set it back to auto. Actually, you know what? Let's go get some more, and then we'll finish out that run manually. Okay. Give this a go. Yeah, I don't know. It's the first time I've tried this with the manual application, so it's a lot to kind of take in. But hopefully it works out. Maybe it will. Hey, what's up, Ozzy Pete? How's it going? Welcome. Doing well here. Hope you are. All right, let's go finish that one run out again manually, adding way more, and see what we end up with on that. It may end up with too much fertilizer. The max is only 220, and corn needs 200 anyway. So if we're adding like 145, I think that's probably okay. We won't know till he gets over here on this road that we're on, though. But it's just a few more passes and he'll be here. I want to flip over again. Oh, looks like Jimmy and Dean are down there. I mean, John and Dean are done down there, so. The mowing's done. It means we can get some tedding done later. I want to get all these fields planted before we do anything else, though. Man, this stuff is just, it's going through some manure right now. Let's flip that back to auto now. Hop out and take a look at where we're at here. 195, 175, 155, 160. That's going to be pretty close to good all the way through. Yeah, so we can manually do this if we know what the crop needs. We can manually set this so that we can spread it to whatever we want it to be. And I think we go ahead and do that on the rest of this too. Go ahead and set it up to 150, I think. Yeah, it looks like we're spreading too much, but corn needs 200 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare. So right now we're only spreading 150. There's already some in the ground. Had soybeans in it before. So, yeah, it may be too much in some areas, but most areas is going to be very, very close to perfect. We're just going to use a lot more manure for every pass we make doing it this way. But I'm actually okay with this. Now I know I can do this one time, spread all the manure at once, and then be done with it. As long as I know which one needs what. So corn needs 200, soybeans don't need anything. Oats need whatever it needed. I don't remember. I'll look and see what oats need. But yeah, we should probably write all that stuff down somewhere at some point. Doing okay? Non-stop rain, huh? Ooh, yeah, man. We had good rain in a while. We've had like little spritz of rain, but not a good solid rain in a little while. Rain's been, you know, kind of blows in. It sprinkles for a few minutes and then it goes on. So which is okay with me. This time of year, we don't really need that much rain anyway. As warm as it is, our grass we'd still be mowing grass right now. Coming up the end of October. For us, it's, you know, mid-fall right now, but you couldn't tell it, I promise. It's 80 degrees out today. It's near record highs. Most of the roads have flooded. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad when that happens. And again, we may be putting down too much fertilizer. We're going to find out. But I just want to try this and see how this works out. It's like every few feet slightly different than the other, and it varies from 45 to 80. So I mean, it's kind of all over the place, but we can put down a general idea of what we need. Again, it's just more runs back and forth the manure pit. That's all. Okay. So we've only got about 4 more passes here. But with the amount of nitrogen, amount of manure we're putting down to get the nitrogen level we want, we're going through it pretty quick. We'll hop out and look at the ground again here in a second. Get our tester out and see. Yeah, see, that's 190, 200, 215, 220. 205. Yeah, I think any of that's going to be fine. Let's go look at one of these early areas we put down here. I think it might have been this row right here, actually. 140, 130, 120. No, it wasn't that one. I think it's going to be this one. 155. Yeah, see, this is okay. And that's when we upped it. When we upped it to do what we wanted it to do. So yeah, I think going manual is the way to go, especially with corn. We know it needs 200, so we can just add like 150 to the field, and there we go. We're done. One pass. I think we're going to let the rest of it fly. It's not going to be great, but I think we'll let the rest of it go like it is. We'll just finish up this area and then get started planting some soybeans. I don't know how much seed Jimmy's got left in there. Hopefully he's got enough. Maybe he does anyway. Today's a lazy day. Ain't nothing wrong with a lazy day. Nothing wrong with that at all. Alright. Well, yeah, I think we may let it ride. And just, if we're in any kind of range for it, we're fine. Like, I'm happy with it. For the corn. I mean, again, it's just going to be chaff, but we want it as good as possible to keep our environmental score up. But I'm not overly concerned with that part. I'm really just trying not to use granule fertilizers, and I'm trying not to spend money on fertilizer. So I think anything in range is probably okay. And right there somewhere. Again, the maximum we can put down is 220 anyway. Corn needs 200, so technically we could probably bump that on up some. Yeah, you can see I can bump this around as we go here to try to keep it in that 200 range. The little red bar at the top, I'm bumping it around manually to try to keep it in the 200 range right there. A lot of extra work, really, but I honestly, I don't know if it's worth the effort to try to do all that, but yeah, we're at 215. I got close on some of them. Yeah, we're gonna be at like 215, 220 on a lot of this stuff, but I think that's okay still, really. I don't know, today's a good learning experience though, because I've never tried to use the manual application for manure and really up that spread for the nitrogen level. So pretty interesting stuff there. Pretty interesting stuff. Never played with the in-depth part of precision farming, so kind of neat. I'm still kind of up in the air on how I need to do this, but it looks like just manually punching it back and forth as you go seems to be a good way to do it. Although we could get it's actually right here. This guy's precision farming mod. It measures the nitrogen uptake of crops and apply more precise fertilizer. So, I mean, that thing would be really handy. How much is it? 10 grand. Like, if we put that on here right now, it might actually be way more accurate post-planting of the crop. You know what I mean? Like, it might actually be way more accurate post-planting. So maybe we do need that. Maybe I do need to pick that up. And see, if this thing was, if it would stay in a consistent area, I'd be fine, but I'm having to adjust so much here between places that we're going to end up with like 200 and 220 in some areas, but I'm just having to adjust so much. Like that area had basically none on it. We see how much more we're going through too. We're not even making full runs anymore. Because the application rate, the speed of the application is changing, so we're putting out way more in some areas than we are others. We're barely making a row here. It's kind of neat though. It's really interesting. I've again never done the manual side of this, so it's kind of cool. All this across here looks okay. That's only got 125 on it. It's got 90 on it. Yeah, I think we probably need to add some more. But I think I'm going to let it ride. Whatever we get off of it, we get off of it. If it changes the environmental score, we'll know not to do that again. We'll just not do it that way again. go. How much manure we got left in here? Still quite a bit. I mean, yeah, it's still over 300,000, so. And this is our last field to fertilize. We may go ahead and do another layer. I guess we might be able to do another layer on the oats now too. Now that the first growth stage has popped up. But I mean, at the other manure pit, we still have a lot of manure in there. We got 200,000 in the other manure pit, so. I don't know. It's just kind of a back and forth thought process here on what I want to do. I think 135, 140 probably gets us close enough most of the time there. If it does go over, it goes over. I think we're just going to do that. We're just going to do 140, 145 and let it ride. Probably not the worst idea I've had. Again, we won't really know till we start harvesting and let it really start growing or whatever. At least get it planted and see what the environmental score effect is going to be on it. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. It's at 100, so that's good. Our grass field's at 36. That's not good because all this over here needs lime and stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, see, right now we're maxing. It's at 220 right now. That's probably too much, but if we do 140, at the very least we'll have 140 in some areas, but most of the time it's going to be 160 or higher. So that's what I'm seeing. It's going to be 160 to 220. And I think that's probably fine. We'll just let it go manual. I'll do this from now on because even though I'm having to make more trips over there, letting it manually go and just letting it fly, literally, I think it's gonna be way faster. You can see this area. It's at it's 100. That can't be right though. Yeah, this is 100. This is not where I started laying it down manually. Maybe it is. I don't know. Well, this says 200 right here. Let him run over it and we'll see what it looks like. I think it pulls some of the nitrogen back out when he planted it. I'm trying to cheat the system here. This is at 1. Let me find a spot that's 200. That's at 220 right there. 215. Come on, Jimmy, hurry up, man. 215. We'll let him go by. We'll see what it looks like. Hey, Jimmy. All right, 215. 215. Okay. Well, then I must not have put down a lot right here then. Like every few feet's just totally different than the next one. So I don't think it really matters, honestly. I think it's fine. Whatever. It'll have some fertilization on it. So we dropped the environmental score. I guess we dropped the environmental score, but it's a good test run to see what actually works, what doesn't. Be down around 300,000 now, right? No, still way over 350. Okay. I thought we had less than that in there. I was wrong. I was way wrong, actually. Well, at least we're using all of our manure in the manure pit. That's good. Jimmy's starting to catch up with us now. We're using more, making more runs. We're pausing more to check stuff out. Well, actually, no, he's not. He's nowhere close to catching up with us. We're way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, God. Big moron. Whoops. The chicken making fun of me. Running over to the fence laughing. I believe I turned that thing over again. That's twice today. I don't know if we had any turnovers on Monday or not, but we made up for it today, that's for sure. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to give it a go. See what it does. No, we were so close. Well, let's try it the old way here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. All the broken equipment. Dang, that's a mess. Everybody's gonna hate me for this too, but I wish when you turned a trailer over that didn't, like, that wasn't enclosed or whatever, I wish all the stuff poured out of it. Hate me if you want to, but I think it's a needed change. I think it's a needed change to Farm Sim. Want to make it a simulator? Make it a simulator. You turn a trailer over that's full of grain, I wish it dumped out. Hate me if you want. I don't care. Real-time damage. Grain dumps out. I want the whole thing. I want all the realisms. Options, of course. Make it an option. You can turn it on and off in the menu. But still, I think it would be a great added difficulty. What in the world? Great added difficulty to the game. Well, that is a hill right there. I can't believe we used to go closer than that. Alright, this is our last pass here. So one more load of manures. Yeah, see, because the current application level in the top left there, the current application right now is like 30. Right, that means at most we're going to have 160 on there. But right... Well, I'm waiting on it to bounce back up. Yeah, we're still floating in that 40 to 60 range. Oh, we're out. Yeah, see, right here the current level's 70. So, if we're putting 140 on it, that's well over the amount we need. That's like 210. So, I don't know which one would be worse to have, really. You can see all this over here needs more. So we could do more. If it's an option, I can turn it on or off, sure. But if not, I'll pass it. I don't want them to do anything like that to the game that's not an option to turn it on and off. I wouldn't want the game to be forced seasons, you know? Like, I like the option to turn that on and off, play with seasons, play without seasons. I like playing with seasons. I like playing with precision farming. But that doesn't mean I want it on here all the time without an option to turn it off. I like the the customization of the game is what makes it great, right? So anything I mention, I don't want it just permanently added to the game. I want it to be an option to turn on or off. Like it might default on, but you can turn it off. Just like seasons. Seasons default is on, but you can turn seasons off. And I think it would be it would add so much to the game. You dump a load of grain, you got to scoop it all up, you know, like. I think it'd be kind of fun. Just to give it a test. See how it works. Almost ready to start planting some soybeans. Like I dumped this load of manure. I gotta scoop it all up. I think it'd be pretty neat. No way, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, any options I mentioned that I want to see in the game, it's not for sure. I'd like to see the option added for it, I guess. Play alone, you turn it on, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it'd be so much more fun to really give yourself that challenge at times, you know, but not constant. Not something that's constantly there. I don't know. I think it'd just be fun to see. All right, let's try something right here real quick. While we got this in line, we're not going to kill the crops in the first growth stage, so let's go here. Let's drop this down. We want that flag right there.
New follower.
Right, so we're going to add 55. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, there we go. I want to keep it in that green range. Anything in the green right there is good. You can see it's not using near the manure either, because we're only applying 40 instead of 140. When this changes, it could go either direction, though. We could need more, could need less. Oh, we need more now, yeah, see? Change to loam. Like, leaving it on auto for when the crop's already planted, I think is fine because it'll add whatever it needs. But being able to change it manually is not such a bad thing either. You gotta have to watch the thing up there when it moves. You have to move with it. All right, let's run back and check this now. So this right here at the end is going to be low, 60. All this should be very close to 100 though. 95, 100, 80. Yeah, depending on the soil type. So we're in sandy loam, 85 of 80. It's still fine, right? It's a little over. It's still okay. That's fantastic. Yeah. Look at these two. Ran all over each other. Good way to break something there, fellas. But this is done. We just need to tet all this up now. We'll have some hay. Let it dry. Bale it all up. Welcome back, Ethan. It takes corners and curves with the semi as fast as it'll go. Oh, I believe it, yeah. I really do need a third tractor. We got to start looking for a third tractor. Something that's affordable. but also something that, where did the other one go? Got tab past it or something. Something that's affordable, but also something that's usable, because right now, where we're at with equipment, I need something that's got at least 300 horsepower. So nothing with 300 horsepower is going to be cheap. And again, there's a very good chance I'm going to come back and mow some of this grass around here out in the open. Really need to buy field 3 right there next to us, though. That would be the optimal choice. All right, how you doing on seed? 505. You're not going to have enough seed to get done, are you? You're not. All right, well, that is the manure done. I've learned a lot about the precision farming. If we just stuck it on auto and we went back over the oats, it would use whatever it needed to use, which wouldn't be a lot. It'd be 80 right here, 60 in some places, 60 here, 80. So it would auto adjust to it, whatever it needed. Over here it would be like, let's see where we're at here. Yeah, so this would be like 60. Yeah, I mean, we could go back over this and get a perfect level, but I kind of just want to see what it does. See how much worse it makes it if we don't do it. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good though. Let's park the old manure trailer out here to the side. Probably need to clean this thing up, but I need to get started planting some soybeans too. Forgot to unhitch it. There we go. Forgot to do that part. All right, let's go get started on some soybeans. Oh man, some soybeans. Money beans, as we call them. All right. Go get John started over here on those. Whoa. Learned a lot about spreading poop. I did, yeah. Yeah, the seed rate too is a thing. You can use more seed than you need. So it's set to auto for everything for me, but if I wanted to, I could set that to manual and then choose my seed rate. Be kind of neat, I think. All right, soybeans going in. Why are there so many weeds? Because if you don't treat ground, the weeds grow. I gotta fix the fence, I know, yeah. Yeah, so we're using 40 seeds per square meter right now. We could set that 10 if we wanted to, probably. I don't know that, but I feel like that's probably the case. Yeah, once we get done planting everything, the weeds won't be back until probably next month. We'll have to do some more spreading. Or spraying, I guess. Go all the way over to the edge there. All right. Soybeans going in. I was going to get John to do this, but I just realized I don't have anything else to do because I don't have another tractor. I need another tractor so that I can keep them working and then me still keep working. So, like, we really need to start planning on what tractor. Oh, my God, the Rubicon's back on there. I really want one of the Rubicon sprayers. Oh, man, that'd be nice. All right. Let's go see what we can get here. Let's got 170. Got 190. The Vultra Valmet, 190. That'd be okay. I could do a lot with a 190 horsepower tractor. Do a lot with 175. I don't think it would pull the Heston baler, but 190 horsepower. Yes, we need anything with 190 horsepower. Anything that'll pull that Heston baler, I'm good with. Because everything else down here is like the Winrow, the Tedder, stuff like that. 190 horsepower is more than enough for that. So I think that would be the way to go. Hope it pops up in the sell page because we get it for about 50 grand then. But if nothing else, we just need to buy a new tractor, even a small one, just for the grass stuff down there. Because John could be doing this, and I could be down there tedding grass right now, getting that done. I can't do both because I don't have another tractor. Yeah, we could definitely use tractor number 3 now. I don't know if they got planted. They got some weeds in theirs too, though. Welcome back. Ian gifting a sub to Pizza Hut. There you go, Pizza Hut. You don't have to watch some stupid ads. Thank you, Ian. Much appreciated for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Hearts and plungers and golden TP all the way around. Thing that I would change is a real sell page. I'm playing on an Iowa. I wanted to sell a tractor. I'd post it. And you see it and buy it. In-game money goes from me to you. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, Chicken Chow, if we could have a cross-player sell page. Like people that are going to the store to sell something, it automatically goes in that sell page. That would be cool. That'd be a very, very large database to keep up with it, though. Eventually, I would like to see something like that where, you know, it goes cross-player. I think that would be great. Like, you don't get to pick and choose the price, right? Like, whatever it would sell for is what it would be available to purchase for, and you don't get to pick. You can't tell one of your buddies, hey, sell this so I can grab it. It would just come up in the sell page with everything else. So, that would be kind of neat. Yeah, that'd be great, actually. That's the one thing that the FSN has done right, is you can buy player equipment on there, on the auction page. You can buy land on the auction page. Like, that's the one thing they've done right from the FSN, is if you want to sell a piece of equipment, you can go put it up for auction, or you can just sell it on the map like you normally do. It'd be a nightmare. Yeah. It'd be an absolute nightmare, probably, for logistics. But it would be so great, honestly. More player-to-player stuff would be fantastic. Like, think about a multiplayer server, right? Like our multiplayer farm that we have for the community. If somebody sells something, it automatically goes into the sell page. So, if somebody sells something, hey, check out the sell page. Oh, cool, it's on there, nice. Go pick that up. If they could do that across player-to-player, would be fantastic. Like, people playing on the same map. Like Chicken Chow's saying, like, he's playing on Iowa, I'm playing on Iowa. If he sells a piece of equipment, I can see it on my sell page. If I sell a piece, he sees it on his sell page. That'd be so cool. But that would be the amount of maps that are out there and people playing. I wouldn't even want to think about the logistics of that. That would be a nightmare. Oh, Jimmy needs to be refilled. All right, we'll just turn that off right there. Bounce through everything real quick. Yeah, there he is. I think we have 2 more bags of seed. We're not going to need any more seed for soybeans, I don't think. I think we're good. And I thought we'd have to refill more than that for corn, but we didn't, so that's good. Oh, we got 4 more bags of seeds in here. Sweet. He shouldn't need but 1 more bag of seed, maybe 2. We're going to take him 1 and see if he can finish the field, though. think just one probably does it. Yeah, I think one bag will probably be fine. What you planting? We're planting corn on field 7 right here. I'm about to go refill Jimmy. We're planting soybeans over there, though. But yeah, I think in the coming years, man, gaming as a whole is going to change. So I think we're going to see a lot of changes to farm sim as well. And I say years meaning the next 10 to 15. It's going to be wild to see how far gaming actually changes. It's going to be pretty crazy, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, we shouldn't need but one bag of seed. Should be fine. There we go. Go ahead and get Jimmy started again here. Gotta unfold everything. I'll go ahead and turn that back off. I can't do it from the... Hope he starts back where he's supposed to. Yeah, he's good. Alright, sweet. There you go, Jimmy. Finish it on up. Oh, he did miss a little bit. That's alright, though. Yeah, maybe that's enough seed. I hope it is. 900 seed. He might need one more refill. I don't know. Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe that'll be enough. It's 1,000 seed. That thing doesn't hold that much anyway. Sold 2 case tractors a day on MP. Yeah, see that. But if we were both playing on Iowa on 2 different maps, you know, like that would be kind of cool. Yeah, I just don't know what kind of, like, how big the database would have to be that they would have to keep to make that happen for all the different maps on Farm Sim. Like, maybe they only do it for, like, base game stuff. You know, base game maps or something. Like, even that would still be a lot, but... Or, like, you know, super popular maps or something. Ones that they know that, like, thousands of people are playing. I don't know. I just don't know that it'd be feasible. It'd be awesome. I just don't know that it's possible to do. Soybeans going in. These are great seeders, but I really need some bigger options for seeding, because we're going to have to start knocking this stuff out a lot faster. I mean, a lot faster. Eventually, this is the big boy I want right here, but I would take one of these. I mean, this one right here, of course, is the way to go. This one right here is actually not. It's only 19 meters. This one's 30. Imagine dragging the big. They need 600 horsepower. I don't think we have 600 horsepower. Yeah, it may have to be this one. 500. I know we got 500 horsepower, but yeah, could you imagine dragging those around? That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? And then cedar planter-wise, I don't know if we got anything that big. We got the Great Plains. Have to cultivate. This one right here is the one I want to upgrade to. 18 meters. This is the one we got right now. 9 meters. This is the one I want to get up to for corn, though. 19 meters wide. Jimmy'd be done a long time ago if that thing was on the field. You fertilize as you plant? I do not. And I don't simply for the fact that... well, it used to, before precision farming, you would have to wait till the first growth stage to then fertilize your second layer. But with precision farming, I've never actually tried to fertilize as I plant. So I don't know what I don't know, does it do both application rates? I've never tried that. Maybe I should with precision farming on. I don't know. But yeah, I just never have. Well, I haven't in a long, not since Farm Sim, the end of Farm Sim 19 probably. I started playing on the FSN. It was like get everything done in one day, so you don't have to do it. So you'd fertilize, plant, fertilize, and you're done. You know. So I haven't changed my ways to adapt to precision farming yet. Maybe I should. It is the Steiger. It's the Steiger road track. Yeah, it is this one. That bad boy. It's got 558 horsepower, so it's close. But yeah, I know we could do the 500 horsepower need for the seeder, so we could go up quite a ways, and we could double. We could get the bigger planter for this one too, because it would only need. Where's it at? These case planters down here. It only needs 280 horsepower. So technically, the tractor I'm pulling it with now would pull this one. We've got this one. No, sorry, the one Jimmy's pulling is this one. Yeah, we could go to that one, no problem for Jimmy. But we're using the horse. This is part of the aggravation pack right here. I like this planter too. It's nice. Like to get the Krone 5, the Krone 5-gang motor you had in Farm Sim 19. Yeah. You know what? That didn't finish off, did it? Picked it up too early. There we go. Yeah, not that road track, man. It's only got 558 or something, 550, whatever it is, 550 horsepower. You would think it would have more horsepower, but yeah, it's stymied down quite a bit. Yeah, now the big quad track though. Where's it at? I mean, that bad boy's got 692. That one's got 670. Where's it at? This one right here. Yeah, it's got 524 to 692. This one goes up to 558. I bought it used, but it already had the big motor in it, so that's the reason I got it. This one will go up to 692 though, and then any of these guys go up over 600. Heck, even that one goes to 517. The Versatile goes up to 665. This one only goes to 375. That'd be cool to have, though. I want this, the saddle track for the slurry spreader. How's Jimmy doing for seed? I think he's doing okay. The seed rate was pretty close, so I think 1,000 seed should finish that off, because that thing doesn't hold that much seed. If we go look at it real quick, I can tell you. It only holds 3,500, and it was full when he started, and he got all the way over to here with 3,500. So 1,000 seeds should be able to finish that off. 692, this one you just bought. Yeah, that's the regular, the regular Steiger. The one I got was the road track. It's got a slightly smaller engine in it. But, you know, it's working. It just at some point, if I wanted to go with the big Seed Hawk or something, I'd need something with over 600 horsepower. So right now, you know, it is what it is. We're doing what we can do. Although having some bigger seeders and some bigger planters would be way more time efficient for me for in-game here, because we're still spending way too much time on some of these fields getting them planted. They're just really big fields, and doing them with these 6 and 8 meter wide planters is fine. They just take a couple of streams to get done. I think everybody's tired of it by the time I get finished with it. So I'd like to be able to knock those out in a day without having to stretch too far for time, you know, which I'm almost out of time now. So just about out of time. Matter of fact, we're going to pick this up tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back here tomorrow. Finishing up planting. We got one more pass, maybe 2 more passes of corn, a couple more passes of soybean right here. Once we get Jimmy running on this weird field we got, we might actually go ahead and plow the rest of that up, sell the manure pit and get that out of the way, plow the rest of that up, get the rest of that prepped, and make that our final form of the field there. We're going to do some hay bales and stuff tomorrow too. So I may try to jump on FSN tomorrow, since tomorrow's going to be a fairly light day. We've only got one field and some hay bales to work on. I'll try to jump on FSN and get my grass cut, but I don't know when or how I want to do that just yet. So we'll see. But either way, that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys for being here as always. Thank you so very much. And I will catch you tomorrow on YouTube for some more City Skylines. I'm going to start a brand new city with no tutorials on, and we're going to see what we can build. I appreciate you guys. Be back here tomorrow afternoon on Twitch. Go check out the Farm Sim channel if you want to catch up on all the Farm Sim stuff. Farmer Deuce. And check out my PixelDeucePlays channel if you want to catch up on Dinkum and Harvest Moon, which I did not get Dinkum recorded this week. I don't know how I'm going to work that out tomorrow, but we'll see. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next time. Later, folks.